Rabbits in 2025 have the star of fame. While you can get popular and there could be unstoppable momentum and influence, one thing you need to watch out for is your temper. Let's find out. We have 3 auspicious stars in the destiny chart of the rabbit in 2025. The first one is called thriving. And this is sort of like it's 10x your energy. It helps you thrive in your career and major breakthroughs in the year. So if you are someone that have been eyeing for that career breakthrough and you've been working really hard, so 2025 you could experience that exponential career growth that you've been hoping to achieve, and that could lead to a high-profile project or a role that sort of cements your reputation as a rising star, but you need to be obviously more proactive and take that leap of faith. You see, the thing with rabbit is by nature, they don't normally take that risk. So if you're one of those that are that 10% that is extraordinary and you dare to take the leap of faith, then you will activate the thriving star, okay? Now, the other good star here is called the clan house, and the clan house basically has the ability to bring people together, families together, teams together, like-minded individuals together. So it's a great star. And of course, one of my favorites, it's called the 8 seats. The 8 seats, it's one of the most useful stars in period 9. If you don't know what period 9 is, this is a time frame between 2024 to 2043, because this is the era of influencers, right, and popularity. And we all know that attention is like the new currency in this era. And guess what? The 8 C's is a master of fame, attention, and reputation. And so if you know how to use this star well, it sets the stage for long-term success in terms of your career or your work. Which means if you're more deliberate and intentional about your activities in social media, this might be the year that your visibility can skyrocket, whether you're talking about public platforms or your industry as the industrial leader. This is the year that you want to leverage on this energy from the 8 seat star to increase your popularity, to increase your ability to influence, to inspire, and more importantly, to reach out to new areas. Because, you know, we all know that with the more attention we have and the more leads we could get, the more possibility for monetization. You want to create that loyal following. And for some people, this is what they want, right? Following on TikTok and following on YouTube and in different places. This will be it. And of course, you have the clan house star. So what do you do with it? Well, build a new community. These days, business thrive on a community that they build around their services and or their products. So you have the ability to gather like-minded individuals. You can form a community of your own that shares that value, that passion, just for that hobby, for example, or for your professional goals. This will be something so interesting that in the long run, it could become a great asset for you, right? So you want to amplify your impact and create that lasting bond through creating community. And also, if you have this star called the sky doll, it gives you excessive energy, even though it's a sort of a little bit of a, well, we don't call it a negative side, it's just excessive energy. So what do you want to do? You should commit to a fitness journey, right? You want to transform your health and your energy level is excessive. You want to channel it to, well, sculpting a new body and getting in shape. That'll be something that will be so useful for the sky doll star instead of having excessive energy and becoming temperamental and argumentative. You enhance your fitness and boost your confidence because now you sculpt your fitness, okay? So, and that brings overall happiness for you. And I think with the combination of the aggressor, even your spiritual energy is a little bit high and a little bit more, scattered. So having a new focus, a new goal, such as a fitness goal, will help you. Or you could channel it into your momentum in creative projects, or you maybe want to launch a podcast, for example, write a book, or explore some artistic, new artistic medium. That would be a great use for these excessive energies, and you channel it into a positive direction for your business or your professional life, okay? Now, because you have the oppressor, because you have the aggressor, and because you have sky doll, So I would think this might be one of those years you want to confront or manage your emotional triggers. You can't let too many people sort of, step on you, or you felt triggered by them. So you got to address your temperamental nature. You got to work on emotional mastery. Some people need therapy. Some people just need some mindfulness, or some people just need some coaching, okay? So whatever it is, you want to turn that anger into constructive energy, or it might affect your health. That's what you need to know, okay? And then you want to inspire respect and admiration from people around you. You don't want to go and piss everybody off and antagonize every single person that you meet. So this is something that you want to take note of for the year. Now, let's look at some of these challenges in detail for the rabbit, because you do have this star called Calamity Star. And calamity basically means, well, you're not that alert in maybe moving about and making some decisions. So I would think that possibly you might be focusing too much on momentum and growth and trying to build a platform that lead to an overlooking on crucial details such as contracts, for example, and that mistakes might set you back, okay? So always look at something before you sign or commit to. That will be important. Double check your plans, decisions, especially on high stake projects, okay? I think that is super important. And as I said earlier on, anger issues, I'm saying this for the second time, that might be emotional roller coaster, all right? So by nature, this might lead to emotional outbursts this year. And if you're not careful with it, it might be harmful for relationships. And so you want to practice a little bit of mindfulness and maybe some stress relief meditation. That will help, okay? Now, again, this star here called the aggressor, coupled with the oppressor, you might feel that there could be some discrimination or discriminated against you this year. So if you encounter maybe some feelings of prejudice or biasness, especially when you try to gain visibility and new spaces, this is pretty normal for someone going through with these energies. So what do? Well, build a supportive network, right, to help navigate these situations. Or you want to document some of these instances of unfair treatment so that it can be addressed professionally, and or maybe just focus on your strengths and let your results speak louder than other people and not get affected by all these things that people say, okay? So this is an important aspect, I think, to have a great 2025. You need to be aware of this. Now, having said that the 8 seats bring popularity, of course, getting popular is not a big challenge if you do it right with strategy, but the problem is struggles to maintain that popularity or influence. This is the problem, because gaining visibility is very enjoyable, right? But the pressure comes when you try to maintain a certain image, or a certain position or a certain influence, and having control over it, that leads to anxiety and inauthenticity, and that is a little bit stressful. So stay authentic by focusing on your original values rather than trying to get too many likes and too many external validations, and engage with people, engage with the community authentically, and don't try to please everybody, right? And focus on quality over quantity in that connection, and then you'll be all right, okay? And I think, having all this is from personal experience. Don't forget to plan how you could monetize your new influence and popularity. A lot of people just focus on trying to get likes and trying to get attention, and then they forgot the next most important part is, well, how do you monetize it, right? If you struggle to translate a growing attention or visibility into tangible financial gains, that would really be a waste of your good energy this year, and you could risk turning your newfound fame into infamy, and that's not really good for your personal or your professional life, okay? So work with some experts, if you will, right? Work with some people who have been there and done that, identify ways to positively impact your audience and monetize the platform. This is an important aspect of the year, okay? Now, a couple of tips I can give you to continue to thrive in 2025 is that your growing visibility is your power. Make sure it aligns with the values. So stay authentic, stay strategic in your popularity or in your newfound influence. Build trust and collaborate with the team. don't do it alone. You can't do it alone. Delegate some of these responsibilities carefully. Appreciate your teammates. Build that community. This is super important. And of course, since you have the clan house and you don't want to, increase popularity and build influence, why not use that energy and prioritize your family? Build closer relationships. I mean, you could be busy doing whatever, right? But don't lose sight of the people who matters most to you. Dedicate intentional time, right, to your family and your loved ones, and that will have, this is like the most lasting wealth and long-term happiness you could ever create for yourself, okay? And I would think this will be a great year for emotional mastery and resilience. You need to develop that tools to manage tempers and anger and stress. That will help you in the long run. And of course, stay focused and avoid oversight. Big projects and rapid momentum requires attention to detail. All right, so you do that, it will be a fantastic year for you. Now, let's look at details for the rabbit. You might have rabbit in the year, month, day, or hour of your chart. Year, month, day, hour. Okay, so what do? How do you know the difference? Well, how do you know you have a chart like that? Well, see the link that's on your screen right now. Click that, go to the site, plot your parts chart, and you can see your full astrology chart, whether you have year, month, day, or hour in your chart. Okay, so let's see what are the difference. If you have rabbit in the year, rabbit in the month, rabbit in the day, and rabbit in the hour means what? Well, rabbit in the year basically means these are your community, your friends, your network, your industries. And there are a lot of these people that you'll be meeting this year would be from a new platform, from a new industry, or from the social media, right? Or also people who are in that field of influencing other people. So because you have the 8 seats there, it's good that you work with a new network of people because that brings in new opportunities. Now, if the rabbit is on the month above, well, learn how to monetize. Remember we said that earlier, to monetize your new influence and or to build that momentum to keep thriving, because you have the thriving star, because the month above represents your career and your business. And if it is on the day of birth, you gotta be a bit more, mindful of your temper. It's very easy to be tulan in 2025. You don't know what tulan means. It means you get upset and triggered by your relationships, dealing with people close to you. Not just your spouse, by the way. It could be people working close to you. There's why are you all so slow? And why are you guys not responding to me? That sort of thing. So you gotta learn how to check your temperaments. And if it's in the hour of birth, well, the hour of birth represents your kids. It can also represent your ideas, your ambition. So your ambition is to build a following. Your ambition is to build a community of like-minded individuals, to build a mastermind that will be great for 2025. Now, if you would like a full reading on not just the rabbit, but also the other animal signs in your astrology chart, I've prepared a full guide that is free. And you can read up all about it. It's right here. If you follow the link on your screen right now, or if you want to download this, the link is also on the comment section. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. And if you have not already done so, guys, this is 2025. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and to hit the bell icon and give us a like for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and here's wishing you a fantastic 2025.